So I'm actually going to be doing a video on fixing up and actually restoring this Magic Bullet blender I found. It was being discarded because the coupler is broken off. So you can't just unscrew it like that. There's no way to get pliers on the non-spinny part. So we're going to have to take the bottom cover off. Also, one of the buttons is stuck down. Ooh. Okay, they're all sticky. Yeah, this is gonna need. But I'm gonna make first. Actually, I'm gonna make sure that the motor spins. Plug it in. Yep, it spins, but it definitely needs work. Not expecting it to turn on without it. All screws are the same. Take off the bottom. Ew. Yeah. Yeah, this is think I wanna. Ooh. Yeah, those screws are a problem. I want a different. That is going to take a bit of doing. Yeah, those screws ain't going back in. Ooh. I'll have to find a screw to replace that one. Okay, now I should be able to. Yep. Yeah, these screws ain't going back in. These two screws that hold the cord lever thing, the cord holder, they ain't going back in. Okay. Great. The next set of screws, see, I think they might be flathead compatible. Not that flathead, at least. Or that one. But maybe that one. Well, I'm going to have to screws under these rubber bungs. Try to get out the switching mechanism because this thing's not actually safe. So the right flat blade screwdriver is it's not safe to operate in this condition. I could just grab onto this and grab pliers and undo that. Make sure I can actually undo that before I go any further. Yeah, if you're just doing this and it wasn't too rusty inside, ooh. You just grab 2 pairs of pliers. Can't seem to get that off. Gotta get off this E-clip off the fan so I could have easier access. Or can I get a screwdriver in there and... Ooh! Wait a second. I don't need to remove those screws. Or the fan. Okay. Okay. There we go. So you don't actually have to remove those screws, you just have to, there's a plastic clip holding the cord. And now I've separated the inner unit from the motor. Internal unit's actually in pretty decent condition. And here's how it's wired. Basically, it goes, the power incoming comes through this red wire, through one switch, then it jumps over to the next switch, through the thermal fuse. Oh, it's only got 2 switches. Oh, yeah, there's 2 switches. Yeah, there's the inside of the unit. So yeah, you don't have to actually remove these screws, you just have to, there's a little clip here. And this is going to need major cleaning. I think the original blade was leaking. I soaked this in a thing of water and dish soap. The cord still needs cleaning, but we can do that once it's put together. So just feed the cord down through. Feed the cord, feed the cord. And then these wires out of the way. I want to make sure I align the two switches with the working one of those panels. Now, unscrews to these rusty ones. Actually, yeah, I'm not using those screws. So I basically have some old screws here. Always put your screws on a tray when doing your dump and step. See, would these work? No, too thick. Okay, perfect. I have two. So now I can just set this aside. And get to reassembly. And the cord needs to go back in this little notch. See, I was able to, and then I have to find put the little disc on. Oh! Must have gotten some contamination on my screwdriver. Oh well. Now let's plug it in and absolutely nothing should happen. Now I could take this jar Okay, perfect. That's that part. Now I'll unplug it again. Make sure. Uh-oh. Ooh. Well, that's not good at all. Yeah, make sure you don't do that. Well, those screws have to come back out. Yeah, be gentle on those wire caps. Okay, now that come out. I think so. So basically, there it is. Got this. Probably wasn't crimped quite properly. There. There. Now that that's dealt with, I'm going to need to solder that wire back on. I put heat shrink. So that is an unfortunate mistake, but yeah, just be careful when feeding it that you don't get the wire nuts pinched. They're the crimps. Okay. So that is on the line side. So retwist those wires. I could just put a wire nut, but I'm actually going to see. Find heat shrink. So now I've got that fixed. Yeah, basically I pulled out if you didn't missed it, I pulled out a connector and pulled off one of these, and I had to solder the wires back together and put heat shrink. But the next step is to put the this thing back on. Goes like that. Basically just keeps the cable cord from getting pulled. And we're replacing the screws on them because they were highly rusted. Okay. We gotta find one more screw. Right there. Okay. Then the base. Okay, so I got these parts. They're cleaned up. They are kind of stained, but these just go right there, right there, and right there. No, not right there. Like that. So this part here, I don't know if I got installation, the footage of installing it, but basically just spin it on. It's a reverse thread. Yeah, and then that'll tighten as it gets used. But yeah, it needs some more cleaning, which I'll do off camera. But there it is. And again,